Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white ice in space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start.
So over to you. You can just set up and probably in 2-3 minutes we can start. Okay. Sophia ma'am, are you there? Hello.
Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you
No.
were on mute. Yes, yes.
Good evening, sir. You'll have to make me as the co-host.
Yeah, actually I was not able to hear you. That's why. Yes, please.
Okay.
Disable annotation, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So, hi, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you all for this brand new session of chemistry, and hope you're all excited and ready to learn. Today, again, we are going to have a lot of new concepts that are being taught, and there are new things, new techniques for learning as well. Okay, so before we move on, I would like to show you something. Can you see what's in my hand? Can someone tell me what's in my hand? You can even type. Okay.
Water.
Okay.
Glass
What
of water.
A glass of water. Okay. Is it full? Empty?
Half. No.
Is it empty or full?
Beruk is saying
Half.
half. Okay.
Brooke, are you saying half full?
I did say half.
Abel says half. Okay.
Okay. If you say it's half full, then you're a very good optimist. And if you say if it's half empty, then you are a pessimist. But do you know what a chemist will answer? He will say, this glass is completely full, half liquid and half air. Okay? So today we're going to make you all feel so good and interested about chemistry with its very easy concepts and interesting things. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we'll move on to the contest. You're able to see my screen? So, another question, okay? Which element is the girl's future best friend? You can type in the answers. Which element do you think will be the girl's best friend? There is no start button for this, so you can type in your answers.
Can you repeat it, miss?
Which element do you think will be a girl's best friend? Anything, any element, any guesses?
Gallium, hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Okay. Okay. Janet says carbon. Okay. Neon. Really, Brooke? Okay. Argon. Oh, no. I think it's carbon. Carbon. Do you know why? Carbon. Because, yes, the allotropes of carbon. Today we're going to see a question on the allotropes of carbon. Carbon is a girl's best friend. You want to know why? Yes. The first question, which of the following is true about allotropes of carbon? The options are graphite is non-conductor, diamond is harder than graphite, graphite has greater density, diamond is opaque.
Start. All say B.
B.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is the reason that you said that carbon is a girl's best friend
Girl's
because people
best
say
friend.
that yeah, is this the reason why you said it? Because people say that a diamond is a girl's best
Is a
friend and
girl's
a
best
diamond is
friend.
an
Yes.
allotrope. Yeah, and it's an allotrope
Yes.
of carbon.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. Who's saying this answer?
Favor.
Faven.
Favor, and you deserve an extra point. Yes, that's right. Okay, shall we move on to the answer?
Yes.
B is the right answer. What is allotrope? What do you mean by allotrope?
Can I answer?
Yes.
An allotrope is when a certain type of substance can be found in on 2 or more forms, just like carbon. Carbon can be found in diamond, graphite,
Yeah.
and there's a new one found lately. It starts with F. I don't remember the name.
Fullerene.
Yes, that
You're
one.
right. It is fullerene. And there are many more actually, because carbon is very, very reactive. Okay. Now, let me first start off by saying what is allotropy. Allotropy is like a property. Yes, Buckminster Fullerene. Yes, right, Caleb. Allotropy is a property of an element, any element, to exist in 2 or more physical states. Okay, it can exist either as diamond or it can exist as carbon, but they will, they can exist as diamond as well as graphite, but they are all allotropes of the same carbon. Okay, different forms of the same person called carbon. Now, there are different allotropes for carbon. Do you know there are even 5 types of carbon allotropes? The 2 ones you said were right, diamond and graphite. Do you know the others? Does anybody know apart from?
I know one of them. Can I tell you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's fluorescence.
Yes, tell me.
Fluorescence.
Fullerenes. Are you saying fullerenes?
No, fluorescence.
Fluorescence.
Yeah.
It's called fullerene. Okay, it is not fluorescence. It is fullerenes.
Yes. Is carbon black an allotrope?
Yes.
Carbon black.
Yes, it is an allotrope of carbon, but it is an amorphous form of carbon. Amorphous. Carbon has 2 types, okay? Crystalline form and amorphous form. Now, the crystalline type is diamond, graphite, and fullerene. Okay, but the amorphous type is charcoal. You've heard of charcoal, right? How does it look like? Charcoal. Have you ever seen charcoal? An amorphous form of carbon. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yes. The charcoal, coke, someone said carbon black. Those are amorphous types. Okay, amorphous types of forms of carbon. Yes, it is black, Delina. That is right. Similarly, even there are more types of allotropes of carbon. Okay, there is C60. 60 carbon atoms joined together to form a ball-shaped structure. It has a name, which Caleb said. What was it? Yeah, right, Caleb. Lonsdaleite is another form. Lonsdaleite, C60, Buckminster fullerene, also called as buckyball.
What's the question?
The question is allotropes of carbon. Okay, I'm just giving you some more information about the allotropes of carbon, which can be asked in your examination. Okay, allotropes of carbon, there are 5 types. There are 2 major categories of carbon, which is crystalline form and amorphous form. I can show you the picture with its various properties. Okay, there is diamond, graphite, and fullerene, crystalline form, charcoal, coke, carbon black, all this comes under amorphous forms. Now, in this question, they are talking about only diamond and graphite with its properties. Okay, now diamond is colorless, transparent, and it is very harder than graphite. Where is graphite used? Can anyone tell me?
Lead
Used
for pencils.
making pencils.
That's right, pencils. A very common example is pencil.
What
Okay.
about battery?
Sorry?
Battery.
Batteries. Okay. Yes, it is used in pencil. That's right. Batteries. Yes. Now, because it is a good conductor of electricity. Okay. Remember these properties of diamond and graphite. It is repeatedly asked.
Ma'am,
Moving on to
I have a question.
Yes.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
On the diagram, it says under diamond, it says brilliant. What do you mean by brilliant?
It means it has a sparkle. Okay. It's having more, it emits a light. When you look at it, its physical characteristics, it is very bright when compared to graphite. Even though it is made up of carbon, because of its arrangement of atoms, it's able to absorb light and emit it. But graphite cannot do it. Someone even asked me about hydrogen. Did someone ask me about hydrogen? Does hydrogen have allotropes? Yes, hydrogen has allotropes. Okay, atomic, monoatomic, and diatomic hydrogen. Remember that also as extra information.
Miss,
Shall
I
we
have a
move on?
question. I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes, tell me.
What can a carbon exist in C74?
C70 is the right answer, not C74.
What is the name of C70?
C70 is also a fullerene. Okay, fullerenes is a whole, yeah. Yes, tell me. C70. C70 is a form of allotrope of carbon, not C74, C70, which is also a fullerene. These all comes under fullerenes. Very interesting topic, very beautiful to look at. It is all made up of simply carbon atoms. Okay, shall we move on?
Okay.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah.
Which of the following is used in the process of vulcanization of rubber? Option A, sulfur, chlorine, phosphorus, nitrogen.
Start.
Okay, A. Good, good. Filippo, C, are you sure? Very good. Bennett, very good.
Miss, the answer is
Selena,
sulfur, yeah?
don't say the answer, type it out.
Yes, ma'am, we can start.
Yeah, the right answer is sulfur. For this, you have to know the process of vulcanization of rubber, rubber from the trees, natural rubber, sulfur is added to make it hard. Okay, Now, when we move on to the next option, someone said C. Did you see C? Phosphorus? No, phosphorus is used mainly in fertilizers. Okay. Nitrogen, again, we can't choose this option because it is used for making matchsticks. And nitrogen is used for manufacturing ammonia, nitric acid. Chlorine, again, has a lot of various other application. So remember, vulcanization of rubber, it is sulfur. Okay. Now, there are some things, like I said in yesterday's session, when you study, there are some which are concepts and some which are facts. Now, this question comes under the category of facts. You have to remember them. There are some which are concepts, which require, oh, Surafil, don't worry about that. We'll worry about the winners later. Okay, now listen. There are some things which are concepts. There are some which are facts. Now, the facts have to be memorized, like your elements of the periodic table. Concepts have to be understood. So when you study for your exams, make sure you have your facts remembered. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. What is the molar mass of, this is a numerical question, look carefully and work it out. What is the molar
Please.
mass of, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give time. I'll
Please.
give time. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll give time.
Don't worry. We will give you time. Okay, it will take time. What is the molar mass of sucrose? Look carefully at the chemical formula C12H22O11. The atomic mass is given for you and you can take some time to work it out. Hey, wait. Don't type in. Oh, Kirill, wait for the word start.
Start. David, mute yourself, David. David.
Okay. David, you'll have to mute yourself.
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Okay.
That's right. I think.
Yeah.
Everybody pressed B.
Okay. B. Very good, Kiribal. Actually gave me the right answer, but you typed in late, Kiribal. Okay. For the others who are not answering, I can work it out for you. This is quite an important problem, which you will get in your examination. Again, very interesting concept. Now we're going to calculate molar mass. What is given? What are the elements that are given?
Carbon, hydrogen,
Okay.
and oxygen.
Yes, their values are given to us. Okay. What is given? Atomic mass. Now, first we will write down what is the chemical formula. What is the chemical formula? C12
H92.
O11. All right. After you write the chemical formula, you should see how many atoms of carbon are there. How many? 12 H22 O11. Right. Now, what is the atomic weight that is given to us? The values are already given. What is atomic mass?
Carbon
Carbon?
is 12.
Carbon 12.
That's yes.
Hydrogen 1.
Hydrogen is, yes, correct, Brooke. H1. Oxygen is
Oxygen.
6.
16.
16. Yes. Now what you'll have to do is simply, I will write the question again and solve it for you. Okay. What will you do? 12 into this atomic number 12. Add it along with 12 into this one. Okay. Hydrogen.
It's 22 times 1, miss, if it's hydrogen. It's not 12
Oh,
times
I'm
1.
so sorry. Sorry. 12, 22 plus 11 into 16. Okay. So that is 12 into 12, 144 plus 22 plus 176. So the right answer is 342 gram. That's right, Caleb, per mole. Okay. Can you do one more problem for me? I will give you one more, which is glucose. Does anybody know the chemical formula of glucose?
T6.
Yes,
C6H12O6.
C6H12O6.
Oh, very good. Very good, Delina. C6H12O6. Now, can you give me the molecular mass for this? Work it out. Take some time.
Please, can you repeat it once?
Do you want the problem or the way of working it out?
Okay.
You got it? C6H12O6. Yanet has come up with the right answer. Delina, correct. Caleb, correct. Abel, correct. Very good. Very good. Seven, correct. Yes, yes. So again, what is the, yes, very good. Correct. Correct, Philippos. Yes. So 12 into 6 plus 12 into 1, 16 into 6. Okay. So the right answer is 180.
180.
Yes. Now I'll give you one more. Ca, calcium sulfate dot 2H2O. Calcium sulfate dot 2H2O. Do you want the atomic weights for calcium? Bemnet, right?
Yeah.
Michael Lenefet, yes, correct.
It's 40.
Calcium, that's right. Very good. Calcium. Sulfur, 32.1.
32.
Oxygen is, again, 16. Yes. Now tell me. Oh, Kiribel, good, good. Now we have moved on to the next. I've given you one more example. You can, I've given you the atomic weight also. Please use that and calculate for CaSO4.2H2O, hydrated calcium sulfate.
Repeat it once, miss.
Calcium sulfate, CaSO4.2H2O. Okay. Selena, right. That's the right answer. Atomic weight of calcium, sulfur, and oxygen is given. Yes, Janet, very good. Correct. Good, good. Philippos, good. Abel, very good. Yes, the right answer. Yes, yes, sir.
आप आपने स्टार्टिंग में आप करेक्ट मत बोलो वरना फिर सब वो लोग कॉपी कर देंगे
अच्छा, ये भी हो सकता है सर. ओके,
ठीक है
ओके.
एनीवेज कोई बात नहीं नेक्स्ट टाइम से न्यूमेरिकल में वैसे करना
मैं खुश हुई actually.
या
Okay. Okay, can someone explain how they got the answer? I would have to ask Abel.
Can I explain?
Who's that?
Apsara.
या
Oh, yeah, tell me, Apsara. Yes.
To calculate it, we must multiply 40 with the 40, the atomic mass of calcium with
Okay.
it contains in the formula, it contains one atom, so we multiply 40 with 1.
1, yes.
We multiply sulfur, it has the atomic mass
Yes.
of 32. We multiply it with 1 because it has one atom in the formula.
Yes,
And
that's
oxygen,
right.
oxygen in the formula, it has 4 oxygens in the calcium
Yes.
sulfate and 2 oxygens in the hydrogen. So we multiply
Yes.
16 with
16,
16
yeah.
with 6 and
Yeah.
hydrogen has the atomic mass of 1. So in
Yeah.
the formula it contains 4, so we multiply 4 with 1.
4 plus 2 into 16. So the right answer is 172 gram per mole.
mole.
Okay. Good job, Apsara. Good job. Okay. Now moving on to the next question.
Ma'am,
Yes, Solana.
I have a question. How to,
Yes, sir.
what's the difference between mole concept and formula of mass? Sorry. What's the
Mole?
difference between the
Huh?
difference between molar mass and mole mass? The mole.
Just mole. Mole is simply the meaning, okay, this is a very good question. Not everybody gets it in chemistry, okay? Molar mass and mole are two different concepts, okay? Now, the mole is simply a way of writing, these atoms or ions. These all contain, for example, if we take Avogadro's number, the number of atoms or ions, okay, the number of atoms, ions contained in one molecule, that is called as a mole. Okay, you understood? The
Okay,
elements,
ma'am. Okay.
atoms, molecules, ions, all of these contained in 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. That is called as mole, 1 M-O-L-E. Now, the molecular mass is something else. Molecular mass is the total mass of the atoms. Atomic weight is given, okay, and the total mass. That is called as the molecular mass. Mole is simply just one mole, which contains 6.023 into 10 to the raise 23 molecules. Okay, you understood?
Okay, ma'am. 6.02 times 10 the power of 23 is called Avogadro
Yes.
number. Is that true?
Yes, that's the Avogadro number, which gives 1 mole. What we are doing now is a molar mass, molecular mass, the weight, the total weight of atoms, which we find from the atomic mass.
Thanks,
Okay.
ma'am. Thanks.
Okay. So the
Ma'am,
right answer.
I'm sorry,
yes.
ma'am. What was the answer
Yeah.
of the question that you gave us before this? You know, the question that you gave us before this. What was the answer to that?
CaSO4 2H2O, that one?
Yeah, CaSO4 to H2O. Yeah, that one.
Yes, it is 172 gram per mole. 172.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you're ready for the next one? Shall I move on? What is the percentage composition of sulfur in? Okay, this question is a little error. It is in. What is the percentage composition of sulfur in sulfur dioxide? SO2. What is the percentage composition of sulfur in SO2? Atomic mass is given for you. No, wait, Philippos. Take some time to work it out and we will wait for the word start. Caleb, wait.
Start. David, mute yourself, David. मैंने आपको म्यूट कर दिया क्या? Yeah, मैम start कर सकते हैं.
Yeah. So the right answer, shall I give? Or shall we work it out first? Do you want to know the right answer or the working out?
Working out.
The working out.
Okay, yes. Okay, now the percentage composition is seems like a big word, but actually in simple terms, it just means if I take a big apple, okay, and cut a piece out of it. Now, what is the percentage that I've cut out of that apple, of the piece of the apple? Is percentage composition, okay? Just imagine like we have a fruit, we have cut it into 4 parts. We are taking out 1 part. So 1 by 4, right? In percentage, what does it mean? What is 1 by 4 in percentage?
0.25.
Okay, percentage is 25%.
25%.
Yes, you've given me in decimals. If I talk about in percentage, it is 25%. Similarly, in our elements, we are finding out inside a compound how much of each element is present. That is the meaning of percentage composition. Okay, out of the total amount. Now let me write it down for you so that it's easy. If you can see the screen, percentage composition is of an element, of any element. We can take magnesium, calcium, carbon, oxygen, anything. Is the number of atoms into the atomic weight that is given in your question divided by the total molecular mass. Okay, the total amount, the total weight of the entire compound into 100. Remember this formula. You can make a flashcard out of it. Okay, Caleb, good. Wait for me. Wait, I'm explaining for the others. Okay, I can stop my screen share so you can see it visibly. Now, this is a formula that you'll have to remember. Percentage composition of any element. So, in sulfur, when we talk about sulfur, what is the molar mass that is given? Can someone tell me what is the molar mass? How will you calculate molar mass?
32.
Correct, 32.
32 times 2
Yes.
plus
2 into 16, which is for, what is it for? Sulfur and dioxide. Correct? So this is a compound made from sulfur and oxygen. So S is 32. Oxygen, how many? O2. So 2 times 16. So what is the molar mass now?
64.
4. That's right. Now, out of this, what is the question that is asked? How much of sulfur is present?
Percentage composition.
Correct. What is the amount of sulfur? Only sulfur. How much is present is what that needs to be calculated. So we write, based on this formula, percentage of sulfur is, how many is present? 1 atom of sulfur times atomic weight, which is 32, correct? Divided by what is the molecular mass that we found out?
64.
64
Correct. That's
times
right.
100.
100. So it goes,
100%.
no, 2. Okay, divided by 2. So 50% is the answer. Okay, I'll repeat it one more time, slowly and clearly. Percentage composition of any element is equal to the number of atoms that is present into its atomic weight divided by the molecular mass into 100. Okay, so first we found out, Brooke, that is because of sulfur dioxide, SO2. So 32 plus 2 into 16. 16 atomic weight of oxygen, which gives 64. Now, the question is percentage of sulfur. 554? No. How did you get 554, Brooke? No. 32 plus 2 into 16. Yes, Surafal, right. 64. The total weight of sulfur dioxide. I hope that's clear. The total weight, 16 into 2 is 32. Huh? Okay, yes. Now, sulfur dioxide is the total weight of the compound is 64, out of which sulfur's composition is 32 divided by 64. Yeah, you can do that also, Fevin. 32 divided by 64 into 100 gives 50%. 32 goes twice in 64. Okay, so 50%. Now, let me give you one more example. You can take down. Do you want to work one more? One more shall I give you? One more
Yes.
example?
Yes.
Okay. Can someone tell me calcium hydroxide, the percentage composition of calcium in calcium hydroxide? Calcium atomic weight we already saw in the last working out, which is, what was it? 40, right? You can just
40.
take it as 40. Yes, yes. Do you know the rest? Oxygen, 16, hydrogen, 1.
1.
That's right. Now tell me, percentage of calcium in calcium hydroxide.
Wait a minute, Miss.
Yes, 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 yes. We're waiting, wait. Janet, you like to check again? Okay, let's see what the answers are.
Just give us a little bit more time, miss.
Definitely, Fevin, definitely. Take time, take your time. Wait, Caleb. Yeah. Let's give them a few more minutes to work it out. Okay. Yes, now moving on to the molecular mass. Okay, the first step is always find out molecular mass. Okay, Asima. Okay, let's see if that's the right answer. Molecular mass is 40 plus 2 into 16 plus 2 into 1. What is it supposed to be? For calcium, for oxygen, and for hydrogen. Now,
Wait,
adding
ma'am.
it all. Yes.
How is it 40 how is it 40? Wait, is it 40 times 2?
No,
It's
times
40 plus 2.
No.
It's plus 2, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay. I'm sorry. I
Because
thought that is 75.
that's okay. That's okay. Calcium is only 1. Oxygen and hydrogen is twice. Okay, because it's calcium hydroxide. Okay. Now molecular mass. So what is the answer for the molecular mass?
74.
74.
74.
Correct. Yes, 74. Now we're going to calculate the percentage of only calcium in calcium hydroxide. Only this, okay? So how much of calcium is present in the whole calcium hydroxide? So
40 divided by
40.
74.
Very good. Into
Times 100.
100. So the right answer is 54.05%. Okay. A lot of people got the right answer. Very good. Again, very important question for your exam. Moving on to the next one. Next question. So the right answer for sulfur dioxide, what did we work it out to?
C.
Sulfur dioxide? Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
C.
Sulfur. That's right. C. Okay. Moving on to the next question. A compound with, Jelena, shall we go on to the next question? Thank you. A compound with a simple formula. No, it's okay, Jelena. It's okay. A compound with the simplest formula, C2H5O, has a molecular mass of 90. The molecular formula of the compound is, atomic weights are given for you. You have to find out the molecular formula of the compound. The simplest formula is given with a molecular mass. You can take your time. We're giving you time to work out.
Miss,
Yeah.
hydrogen is 5. C2, H5 or S?
Just read it out.
C2H5O.
Okay.
C2H5O.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
Start.
Okay, start.
Okay, Biruk says I have no idea.
We'll sort it out.
Nice.
We'll sort it out.
No, good. You're honest.
Yeah, I know.
Bennett, Delina, Faven, Caleb, Arsema, Yamet, Kirubel, Surafel. Okay, all have said B.
She's saying B. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we can start.
Okay, shall I work it out for you guys? Now, they say
Yes.
simplest formula. What do they mean by simplest formula? Simplest formula means empirical formula. What is an empirical formula? Now,
Simplest formula.
Simplest formula.
it's empirical formula. Yes, curable. Yes, and that's what I'm going to show it for them. The empirical formula, which means basic formula, the simplest one, simplified version. Okay. Now, what is given? C2H5O, right? Now, what do we, there is this formula, which is empirical formula, is always a whole number multiple. Let's take it as X of the molecular mass. Okay. Now, this is something that you will have to remember. Again, a formula. To calculate X, okay, there is some X. You will have to first calculate the molecular mass. Okay, so shall I write X is the molecular mass divided by your empirical calculated empirical formula. Okay. Remember this formula. This, you just have to remember this. For which first we do for C2H5O. What is its molecular mass? 2 into 12 plus 5 into 1 plus 16 into 1. Correct? Isn't it so? Why?
Yes.
Carbon,
Yes.
hydrogen, oxygen. Now, adding up everything comes to 45. What have they given in the question? Shall I show you the question again? They have given us what is the mass?
90.
Correct. Yes, 90. Okay. The molecular mass is given for us, which is 90. Molar mass is given. Okay, now go on. Okay, see this now. Molecular mass is given as 90. So what is X? Can someone tell me what is X? 90
45.
divided by
90 over.
45. Okay, 90 is 30, 15.
It will
2.
become 2.
That's right, 2. So, X, always the molecular formula of any compound. Remember, molecular formula of any compound is always X into its empirical formula. Okay. So
Okay.
molecular formula is X into 90. 90 is given to us, Raphael. It is in the question. 90 is the question that is given to us. So C2H5O. So 2 into C2H5O. So the answer is C4H10O. All right.
That's
Isn't
O2,
it
Miss.
supposed to be O2?
Two.
Sorry.
Isn't O
Amna.
supposed to be
That
2?
should be O2.
Yeah, sorry. O2. Yes, you're right. O2. C4H10O2. Okay. Anybody wants an explanation again? Shall I just run through it again one more time?
Yes.
Okay. Brooks says yes. Always, if you want to find out molecular formula, okay, of any compound, you will have to first find out what is the molar mass. Okay. What is the molar mass that we calculated? What is the molar mass? C2H5O,
45.
which is 45. Now, molar mass is already given in the question, 90. Now, this 90 is divided by 45 of the empirical formula. Okay, we're finding with the atomic weight, the empirical formula. So, X is calculated. 90 divided by 45. The answer is 2. Okay. Next, molecular formula can be got as X times empirical formula. Now the X we have found out is as 2. So 2 into C2H5O. So that is C4H10O2. Okay. Okay, I'll give you one more to solve. I'll give you something simple. CH2O. 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 The molar mass is, yes, someone is talking. Please mute. You have to find out what is the molecular formula of CH2O. This is the empirical formula.
C49.
Okay. Now, molar mass is 120.12 grams. Empirical formula is CH2O. Molar mass is given as 120.12 gram. Can you tell me what would be its molecular formula?
Right.
Yes, my screen is spotlighted now, so it will be visible. Now the question is, empirical formula CH2O, molar mass is 120.12 gram. Jelena, you have to give me the molecular formula, the whole molecular formula.
Mate, what's the question?
The empirical formula of a compound is CH2O. The molar mass is given as 120.12 gram. What is its molecular formula? This is the empirical formula. I want to know what is the molecular formula.
C4H8O4. Okay, yes.
Yes. I didn't want to say the right answer.
Yes, Caleb. Okay, Caleb.
Yes, yes. Yes.
ठीक है मैम.
The right answer is C4H8. Delina, that's right. That is its X value is 4. Okay, very good, very good. I see a lot of correct replies. Very good. Now moving on to the next question.
एक मिनट मैम, ऐसा नहीं, उसको कैलकुलेट कीजिए और उसको बोलिए कि स्कूल के एग्जाम में आपको अप्रोक्सीमेट करना पड़ेगा. 28 आता है आंसर, तो उसको बोलिए
Okay.
आपको राउंड ऑफ करना पड़ेगा 30 में, वरना कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे.
Achha, okay, sir.
हाँ, वो
Okay,
एक बार बोलिए.
shall I work it out for you?
सिर्फ वही बताइए 28 को 30 कैसे किया आपने.
Okay,
पॉइंट्स पे नहीं लेते हैं.
okay. Now see, when you do X, now the molar mass is given as 120.12 gram. Okay. Now tell me, what is the molecular mass that you got? Yes, Fevin, that's right. C4H8O4. Yes. Now, yes.
30. 30.
Yes, yes, you get it as 30. So when you do the calculation, okay, when you do X, you will get it as 120.12 divided by 30, which is approximately, if I have to say exactly, I'll tell you exactly what
क्या
is the
30
value.
है?
Exactly is 4.04.
Yes, yes,
Four,
yes,
yes.
4.04, which you can, because it is less than 5, you can approximate it to 4. Okay, and then you will take it as CH2O X. So 4 into CH2O, which is C4H8O4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now moving on to the next questions. Oh, okay. A lot of yes answers. That's right. Okay. We have done a lot of questions. Now we'll see the right answer now. Yes, it's C4H10O. Okay. Oops, sorry. Now acid plus carbonate gives salt plus water plus X. Okay. Acid plus carbonate gives salt plus water plus X. What is the word X represent? Now, these are some things that you have to remember, okay? These are facts. Facts have to be remembered.
Start.
Okay. Start now.
Yeah. Okay. सबने ये दिया.
Okay. Correct. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, these are facts. Any acid and carbonate or bicarbonate, it will give you a salt, water, and of course, carbon dioxide. Now, moving on. Fact again. The fourth most abundant metal in the Earth's crust is calcium, sodium, potassium, or aluminium.
Start.
Okay. C. Potassium. X. Someone saying X? Okay, C.
करते हैं.
Sorry, it actually, so ये first होना चाहिए. Like the question itself is not right. It has to be
Aluminum, it is the third.
first one, first most abundant element. Okay.
But the answer is not
Now-
D.
Yeah, it is calcium. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
It's supposed to be calcium. Calcium is the fourth one. The first one is aluminium. Okay. Calcium is supposed to be the fourth one. Sodium is fifth, and potassium is the sixth. Now, can someone tell me which is the most abundant element in the human body?
Human body?
Yeah, okay. In the
Oxygen.
human body.
Iron.
Oxygen.
Potassium.
Oxygen.
Okay. Iron. Surafal, are we made of iron? Iron man, no? Delina saying oxygen. Okay.
Hydrogen.
Okay.
Potassium.
No, it is potassium. Okay.
Calcium.
Our human body is made up of oxygen. Okay, oxygen is the right answer. Oxygen, 65% of the human body is filled with oxygen. The other element, the most abundant element in our human body is carbon. Okay, 18% carbon. Moving on to the next question. Which one of the following is not an alkaline earth metal? Not an alkaline earth metal.
Start. It's easy one.
Okay, these are facts. Okay, okay. Okay. These are facts. So the fastest finger can win. These are facts.
Yep.
Yes, the right answer is, you're right. Mn is the one that is not the alkaline earth metal. Calcium comes under alkali metal group 1. Strontium and magnesium comes under alkaline earth metal. Okay, so that is the odd one out, which belongs to the transition metals. So you will have to know which are the group 1 elements and all the periodic tables. Okay, now moving on to the next question.
I'm sorry, miss, but what does Mn
Yeah.
stand for?
Manganese, manganese.
Manganese.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Shall we move on? Okay,
Yes.
now, which one of the, now fully, I'm going to have only full facts, okay? These are important things that you'll have to keep in mind, keep in memory. All the following questions are going to be only physical properties. We have done with all the working out problems, so you have to be really fast from now on. All right, which one of the following oxide is used by submarines and spacecrafts to supply oxygen? The options are Al2O3, Na2O, Li2O, and KO2.
Mr. Zaza are typing.
Hey guys, wait for the word start.
Start. Guys, stop typing before that, okay? I will not type. Kirubal, you're again typing before. Don't type. See, Kirubal, you're typing, you're focusing on typing before and you're missing out. Don't do it. Wait. People who are waiting, they're getting the marks. So wait.
Yes, he's quite faster.
Yeah, ma'am, we can start.
Yes, now the right answer is KO2. Okay, KO2 is a superoxide. KO2, potassium
superoxide.
superoxide. Yes, why is it a superoxide? Because it has oxygen in its anion state, -1. Okay, the rest of it, Al2O3, Na2O, Li2O, those are not a superoxide. Potassium superoxide is used for oxygen cylinders in space and submarines. Okay, it generates oxygen.
It's also used in face masks.
That's right, yes, because it generates oxygen. It absorbs the carbon dioxide that we breathe out, and it can make oxygen content to increase. Okay, the rest of it are oxides. In fact, another nice thing that I found out that Li2O is just a white solid. Okay, now only KO2 is a superoxide, which will increase the oxygen content, and it is used in submarines and spacecraft. Moving on to the next question. Which one of the following is a metal used in artificial hips and knees? Your options are platinum, titanium, tantalum, and gold.
Start.
A, B, C.
Yeah, please start.
Again, this is a fact. Tantalum is the right answer because it is used for having hip replacements. Okay, tantalum is an element which can resist any attack by the body fluids because the body has to accept a new element in the body. Okay, the body should not start rejecting it. So tantalum is something that can even withstand the attack by body fluids. It is even used in jewelry. It is even used as an electrode. It is even used as a catalyst. Can you see this picture? Yes, this is a tantalum rod that is used. Yes, it is also used in light bulbs. Yes, That is because of its property of sturdiness, as well as it is easily not attacked by body fluids of the human body. So tantalum is used. Now moving on to the next question, platinum. Platinum alloyed with palladium is used as a monetary reserve in military weapons, in making capacitors, in dentistry.
Start.
Okay, D.
Yeah.
Yes. Now the right answer, again, you have to remember dentistry. Okay, it is also used in medical equipments because it is very, very highly dense and it has a lot of strength. So it is used as dentistry in fillings, platinum, palladium alloy. Okay. It is also used in medical equipments as well as in jewelry and for even fuel cells. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following statements is false about, no, wait, Surafal. Which of the following statements is false about carbon? We have come back to carbon now. Read carefully the options. Okay, carbon exists mainly in two allotropic forms. Carbon is a group 4A element. Carbon is the basis of all forms of life on Earth. Coal is the largest commercial source of mineral carbon. Out of these options, which one is false about carbon?
Start.
Okay, D, C.
Yeah.
Yes, the right answer is coal is not the largest commercial source of mineral carbon. Okay, the rest of it is true. Yes, it is an allotropic form. It has mainly exists in two allotropic forms. It is a group 4A element. It forms the basis of all forms of life. But coal is not the main source of mineral carbon. It is actually the source of organic carbon, which means it is a mixture of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen with a very small quantity of nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus. Remember it. Nitrogen is used, I'm sure you should all be able to answer this question because yesterday we discussed this. Nitrogen is used to produce ammonia by reacting it with hydrogen by the process called, your options are contact process, Haber's process, fresh process, and Hall process.
Start.
Oh my God, David, you're not there. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes, the right answer is, yes, right, Haber's process. What is contact process used for? Manufacturing
sulfuric
sulfuric acid. Yes. Hall's process, you have to extract
Ammonium.
aluminium.
Ammonium.
And flash process, you have to
Sulfur.
extract sulfur. So you can make flashcards out of this, okay? Make flashcards and say Haber's process, ammonia production. Contact process, sulfuric acid. Make small cards and please remember them. Ammonia, what did we do? Nitrogen plus hydrogen. Which catalyst did we use? What is the catalyst that is used for Haber's process?
Iron.
Yes, iron is the catalyst that is used. And what is the conditions? High pressure
High
and
pressure and moderate temperature.
moderate temperature. Very good. High pressure, moderate temperature. Nitrogen plus hydrogen in the presence of iron will give us large amount of ammonia, which is called as the Haber's process. Now, again, fact. Which one of the following metals doesn't react with oxygen? Is it Au, Na, Mg, or K? Gold, sodium, magnesium, or potassium?
Start.
Okay. Moving on. It is Au. It is gold, of course, because sodium gives sodium oxide. Very reactive. Magnesium, it burns so much that you can go blind. Okay, it gives such bright light when burnt with oxygen. Magnesium. Potassium forms peroxide, potassium peroxide, which reacts with potassium again to give potassium oxide. So the only, yeah, right, Brooke, did you really see it in your lab? It's quite dangerous. Okay, so the option that we have left out is Au. Okay, moving on. The metal with low density and used for making high tension line electric cable. Your options are chromium, copper, magnesium, or aluminium. You didn't wait for the word start. Yeah, start now. Okay. Okay, the right answer is D. Yes, D, not B. I can see a lot of B answering B. See, B, copper, yes, it is a good conductor. But when we go to the fact-wise, okay, copper has very low current carrying capacity. No, there is no gold oxide option. Now, copper is having very low current carrying capacity. Aluminium, it is quite heavy also. Copper is very heavy, but aluminium is a better choice. When given a choice between copper and aluminium, nowadays, aluminium is used for making high tension electric cable. That is, in fact, even cheaper option. Now, moving on to the next question. Which one of the following metals is obtained freely in nature? We have already done this in the first session. Which one of the following metal is obtained freely in nature? Is it silver, sodium, rubidium, or calcium? Is it Ag, Na?
Start.
Yes, right. Yeah. Yes, of course. A lot of right answers. Correct. It is silver. Okay, Surafal, the best conductor of all, is it copper or aluminium? It is going to be copper. But in case of current, if you have to have a cable, Surafal, are you listening? I'm answering your doubt.
Yes.
Copper has, it's a very good conductor. Okay. But in terms of its capacity to carry the current, the power supply, aluminium is a better option. Okay, it is a better conductive material, which is also cheaper, economical than copper wires. Okay, that is why nowadays aluminium is used.
Miss,
Yeah.
aluminum is a thermal conductor, right?
Yes. It is a thermal conductor because that is why we are using it for cooking. Yeah, our utensils are made of aluminium, right? Pots and pans are made of aluminium so that cooking is done faster. But while carrying current, power, where the electrons are passed through it, power is generated. Cables, those use aluminium wires. Okay, moving on. A naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver is a naturally occurring alloy. Okay, your options are argentum, electrum, aurum, or bronze. Remember, these are facts. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the right answer, it's electrum. Before, in ancient days, yes, David, it is electrum, a mixture, an alloy of gold and silver. It was called as green gold, okay, because of its color. It can be artificially produced, and it used to be used in gold coins like these in olden days, not anymore. But before, they used a mixture, an alloy of gold and silver. Can you see those coins? So beautiful. In the 4th century, it was a mixture of gold and silver. And the name for it is electrum. Remember, electrum, alloy of gold and silver.
What about bronze?
Right? Nowadays is when bronze was later introduced. Okay, very later on only. Yes, it is cheap, a cheaper option. Okay, now that is when later on people started mixing bronze as well. Okay, now before days, in ancient times, it was only gold and silver and coins were made out of it. The most stable form of sulfur at room temperature is, your options are plastic sulfur, monoclinic sulfur, rhombic sulfur, red sulfur.
Start.
Okay, see.
Yeah.
Yes, the right answer is C. Correct. Rhombic sulfur, because it is very stable. And all other forms, Philip was also right. Yes. Plastic sulfur, monoclinic sulfur, all of them are completely convert into rhombic sulfur at room temperature. Okay. So that is the right answer. Rhombic sulfur, the most stable form of sulfur. Moving on, a compound extensively used as a solvent, dry cleaning agent, and as well as a fire extinguisher. All three of them together. Solvent, dry cleaning agent, and fire extinguisher. Your options are given. CS2, CaCl2, Al2SO4 thrice, Apsara weight, CCl4.
Start.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the right answer, yes, that's right. It's carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride, a very good solvent, dry cleaning agent, as well as a fire extinguisher. Okay, now, the most abundant element in the atmospheric air, very simple question, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, argon.
Start.
Answer it in our exam.
Okay, C, that's right. Janet, Surafo, yes, yes, Matanya, C, right. Now, the most abundant element in air, oh, they have given me, yes, Surafo is giving me the percentage also, very good. Yes, it is C. Nitrogen, 78%. Oxygen, 21%. A little bit of carbon dioxide. Oh, right, isn't so, Alana? Yes, CO2, 0.03 is carbon dioxide, okay? Now, the last question for the day. Air, is it a compound, a mixture, a pure substance, or an element? Yes, Surafil, there are other components also.
Start. There is a compound. B. Okay. Yeah. We'll start.
Okay, the answer is, yes, it is a mixture. What mixture? A homogeneous mixture of gases. Okay, air is a homogeneous mixture of gases, which you can see in this picture. It has been depicted. We also have in Learn 365 beautiful video about homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Do take a look at it. Okay, it will talk about what is the meaning of homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture, along with the examples. Now, if you can see in these examples, salt, cereal in milk, ice in soda, all of these are come under heterogeneous mixtures. Now, homogeneous mixture means it is simply one type of mixture that is distributed uniformly. All right. Now air. So air, what does it come under? What was our question? Now air is a, yes.
Mixture.
Why? Because blood. Okay. Brooke is asking me about blood. I want Brooke to go back and Google it. Yes, blood is heterogeneous because it contains few particles. Okay. You will tell us in the next section, Brooke. Yes.
Is pure air is heterogeneous or homogeneous mixture?
Air is a homogeneous mixture of gases distributed evenly. Okay, so it is a mixture which is homogeneous in nature and the gases are evenly distributed. Like salt in, you have a lot of, there are a lot of examples. Can we take one more, like salt in water? Okay, salt, sugar in water. Right, yes, Brooke. There are a lot of other substances in blood, so it makes it heterogeneous. Okay, orange juice, any juices that we have, they are all homogeneous in nature. Okay, moving on to the study tip for the day. Yes, you're going to spend 1 hour at least every single day for chemistry. Okay, the more you sit down and learn, you're going to do very well. Why? Because every day that you study at least for 1 hour, today you have spent it with us, okay? 1 hour of proper studying. It will help you to recollect and remember all your terms, your important equations, even though chemistry is a bit difficult to study, okay? It is very interesting if it is studied in the right way. There is a right manner of studying chemistry, okay? So that it is not so complicated. But there are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts in studying. You have to spend 1 hour each day, but in small amounts. Okay, give yourself a break, go back and study again so that before your test, you don't feel very scared. Now, I'm going to give you one magic word, which is a sure shot to success in chemistry. Does anybody have any guesses? What could it be?
Nope. Is that chemical name?
No.
Sorry?
Nope.
Nope is the
Nah.
magic word? No, not at all. What could be the magic word? Does anybody have
Tell
any
us.
idea?
Is
Don't
that
you want to
chemical
try?
name?
We don't
Sorry?
have any idea. Just tell us.
Oh, you should have
think
tried.
study.
Study, okay. What could be the magic word? Know the concept. Okay, Caleb says know the concept. Okay, part of it. One
Formula?
magic word, okay? Read. Oh, Michael says read. Yes, read. Study, Delina says. Okay, that's the right answer as well, because I'm going to say, yes, nothing else. Don't study hard, study smart, that's right. But for chemistry, to understand your concepts, your equations, as well as your chemical formula, you practice. More you write down, you will feel that you will have learned. But when you come down to writing it down, it seems very difficult, right? So the more you practice, the better you will become. Yes, Delina. So practice is the magic word that will be a sure shot success for your exams. Okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for
Great,
spending
great.
your time with us.
Thank you. So let us,
Thank you,
guys,
Ma.
let us all
Thank you, ma'am.
thank Ma'am for the hard effort she put in, especially for all of us. Can you just unshare the screen, ma'am?
Yes.
Nice. So everyone, how was the session?
Very good.
It was
Great.
good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Was
much.
good.
So
All
here
the
we
best,
are.
students. All the best.
Yeah, so we are actually on eve, right? Tomorrow is the grand finale. So everyone, tomorrow morning, I will send you the set of instructions which we'll use for the grand finale, which is tomorrow. And it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be dynamic, right? Things might change during the course also. But don't worry, I will send you the topics from where the questions will be. And none of the questions will be from your test papers, but it will be similar to what you get, okay? So the numerical values might change. So this is about the grand finale. Now let me come to 2 or 3 important points. So students, tell me honestly, okay? So your exams will start from Wednesday, the ministry examinations. So how many of you want us to continue teaching you in this way in your 9th grade? Just type yes, yes, yes in the comment box. How many of you? After your vacations, how many of you would want us to continue? Wow, great, great, great. A lot of answers I can see. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Everyone, thank you. Thank you. Very good. So, another important thing is that from your batch itself, okay, there are few students who are contacting us and they want us the material that we have created for you. Now understand this, okay? So we have teachers and we can be present to help you, support you for 1 hour every day, okay? But what if we give you something where we clear all the concepts and that something is there with you for 24 hours? You can refer to that anytime you want. You have any doubt, every concept is explained there very, very nicely. And you have also have test papers. You can get scores also, right? So this is something that we have created for you. So I would like to thank Yusuf. So Yusuf came along today morning with grandmother, and the person visited our uh, office today, and even the grandmother said a lot of good things about us and how we are trying to teach everyone, right? So we really thank. Plus there are lot many people who are coming up and trying to approach us to help them, more. So if you feel, that you want something extra from us, you can definitely approach you. All of you have my numbers. You can just message me anytime that you would want us to be there with you for 24/7. We can give you that support also. Don't worry. So every day we will be there, but for 1 hour, right? What about the rest of the 5, 6, 8, 7 hours that you have, right, with you? So for that time, you can utilize the materials that we have created specially for you. So don't forget it. It is a very important part. Okay.
Mr.
So
Cashew,
anyone has
Mr. Cashew.
any questions?
Yes, I have.
Yes, please.
Can you tell us the YouTube channel's name?
Yeah, I
Yes,
shared
yes,
it. I shared it day before yesterday also. Shared it yesterday. I will
Can
share
you type
again
it?
tomorrow
Can you
also.
type it once?
Sorry.
Can you type it once?
I will send in the group. Okay, because I'll have to see the link and then copy it. Don't worry, I'll send in the group. No problem. We are
On the
uploading the
Telegram?
videos there. Yeah, we are uploading all the recorded videos there. You can go. You can just try to brush up everything, revise a few things. If you missed out on few days, you will find everything there, right? Because the main motive is for you, all of you, to do well in your examinations. This is the reason why we're taking so much of efforts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be ready, be excited for tomorrow. And I thank everyone for participating continuously. Yeah, winner. Okay, Caleb. So today, I think, it was very, very, very wonderful session. There are a lot of people who did well. Kirubel did well, Brook did well, Abel did well, Faven did pretty well, Delina did well. Yeah, about these 5, 6 people did very well, I mean, I would say. And of course, in totality, if I say, there are about 16 people who answered. That's fantastic. Yeah, I have about 16, 17 people who answered today. So it is really, really good that you people are trying to catch up fast, and this is what we wanted. So I still remember on the
Philippos
first
also.
day.
Philippos
Right?
wants to be included. Philippos wants to be included. Yes, Philippos, you did well. Yes, you answered my questions
Yes,
also.
Philippos. Yes, even you have answered a few questions. So from the first day till now, it has been a wonderful journey, and we will continue. Don't worry. So even though we have grand finale tomorrow, don't worry. We will have our physics sessions. So Monday will be the last session for you guys. Okay, don't worry on that. We will try to finish as much as possible in physics also. Okay.
Mister,
So
what
everyone.
about me?
Sorry.
What about me?
Who?
What about me?
Your name, I can't see your name. Please tell your name.
David.
Who is it?
Why you tell him?
David.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, David. Even you have answered. Don't worry. I had to name a few. That's why I named a few. But I said there are about 17, 18 people. So tomorrow you will see the score. Don't worry. Okay.
All day I
Everybody
answer, but
participated.
you have not writing, Mr.
Okay. See you then all tomorrow. I will send you the instructions tomorrow. Okay. Take
Okay.
care. Bye. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao,
Bye.
Mr.
Thank you,
Hang on a second.
Mr. Bye.
The 10
Bye.
has a
Bye.
10.
Thank
The
you.
10 has a 10.
Bye.
The 10 has a
Ciao.
10.
The 10 has a 10. Yes. 99. Huh?
10 has a 10. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.